Hi, I'm Karen Rubin, and I'm here with Colleen Coyne, one of Hubspot's inbound marketing consultants. We're here today to talk about a couple of different things. It's August 8th, which happens to be the opening ceremonies for the Olympics in Beijing, and Colleen happens to be a former Olympian. So we thought it'd be great to bring her in to talk about a couple of different things. She also wrote a blog post that's launching today on HubSpot's blog, blog.hubspot.com, about inbound marketing and the Olympics. Why don't you give me the Twitterific version?
Okay, so just after working at HubSpot for a year and a half, it just became really clear to me that the best practices I used or tried to use when training for the Olympics can be applied to inbound marketing. A lot of the same things just work, and a lot of the same things don't work, and I figured it would make an interesting blog post.
Absolutely. One of the things that you pointed out was don't train harder, train smarter, which I think is a really great point.
Right. Yeah, there's plenty of inefficient ways to do both. to train for sports inefficiently and to market inefficiently. And I learned that as an athlete, and since starting at HubSpot, I've learned that as an inbound marketing consultant as well. You know, a lot of our customers use traditional marketing techniques, direct mail, trade shows, things that are really expensive and not necessarily efficient in drawing in qualified leads. So, you know, what we promote basically is trying to attract qualified leads rather than go look for and interrupt people who might not be qualified. So
you could also say don't market harder, market smarter.
Yeah, exactly. Don't market harder.
You also talk about success being a decision, and you were telling me about Mia Hamm and your story on there. Tell me that again, because it's great.
So I saw an interview once with Mia Hamm, and she was talking to her coach, I believe, when she was at North Carolina, and she said, you know, I want to be the best. I want to be the best soccer player. And he basically looked at her and he flipped a wall switch, I think, turned a light on and off, and he's like, it's a decision that you have to make. You either turn it on or not. And you have all the tools, you have the capability, but it's really up to you to apply those in such a manner that will make you successful.
And we see that with our customers a lot, where they have the ability to do the inbound marketing. They've got all the tools right there for them, but they continue to go to their trade shows and focus all on that interruption-based marketing, the direct marketing, instead of using their tools to do inbound marketing.
Right.
That's great. You also talked about listening to the pros. And that one resonated with me. I'm a little bit new to inbound marketing. I have a background in technology, but not in marketing, and so I'm learning a lot as I go. And in September, we've got the Inbound Marketing Summit coming with Seth Godin and David Meerman-Scott, which I'm really excited about because I'm really hoping to learn from these huge guys in the industry.
Right. Talk about learning from the pros, right? So I've heard David Meerman-Scott speak. He was fantastic, and I'm really looking forward to hearing Seth Godin speak. I've never had the opportunity, but he's just
it's going to be a great opportunity to learn, absolutely. So now let's talk about what we're all here for. You brought me something.
I did, after all this time.
This is Colleen's Olympic Gold Medal. Not only was she an Olympian, they won. And it's something I've been begging her to bring into the office for weeks now, and she finally did. So here's a good picture of it. Now, why don't you tell me a little bit about your just rise to glory and the journey.
So, you know, like most successes, it was really just born of a passion for the game. I started playing hockey when I was young, and I loved it. It was different than any other sport that I played, and I just wanted to be the best player that I could be, and I enjoyed practicing, and I enjoyed doing all the little things that you had to do to get better. And it wasn't all success all the time, you know. I definitely had my failures. I tried out for the national team in 1990 and didn't make it then, and then just kind of turned around and tried to work a little smarter, and came back in 1992 and was able to make that team, and then beyond that, stuck with it through 98.
So you played on the national team from 92 until 98, and then went to the Olympics in 98.
Correct.
And after that, did you continue playing hockey?
I coached for a year. I was the assistant coach for the national team for a year. I didn't play anymore, and now I do a lot of teaching. I teach kids now.
No Brett Favre comebacks in your future?
And I think I'm even beyond that. That would have been like 5 years ago.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming and talking with me and bringing your medal. I really appreciate it.